Hey guys, I really need your help because some of the props are damaged on the road trip back because the roads that we went on had just been had needed to been paved. It's like they were uneven and bumpy and stuff, and I don't know if this is an adapter problem or what, but when she's in the off position, but she had these 4 batteries in her the whole time. They're really lightweight now, so they've been drained the whole time, but she wasn't doing anything because she was like unplugged and stuff. So I put batteries in her and she was off. I turned her to the opposition and it was making this like weird motorized sound, and it started to smell like a weird plasticky smell. And I've tried that like 3 or 4 different times and it keeps doing that. I've got everything hooked up right. This was a little hard, but everything right. There is one thing though, and that I don't get this wire. I know it's supposed to pull her, but I mean, like, I don't know how to attach that. So I don't know if this was broken because it was a display or what, but the other one was actually had wires disconnected. Because this one turned on in the store when they used an adapter for her. And she's a rare prop, and so I really want her to be working. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because this is the gray Demonica from 2009. And the 2010 pink one is a completely different module. Not completely different, but like you have to put these on top with the other one that's already done for you. And I had to turn this to snap in. So basically this is a message for Jobeanvideos. Could you please tell me what the problem is, or make a setup video on your gray Demonica? Because I have no clue what in the world this is for, and this is making a weird sound. Now when the guy was trying to test it out, he pulled it up a little bit, went up, pushed it down a little bit, went down, and then it's just been straining and it's not been doing anything. Her eyes haven't been lighting up, and she hasn't been making any sounds. So please tell me how to do that, because I really want this Demonica to work, especially since the Demonica is discontinued, and this is the rare gray one from 2009. I mean, besides this wire, everything looks like it's in good shape, but could you just give me a basis on what to do? Because these instructions, I mean, with the wire part, it's sort of hard to tell. And so yeah, Jobeanvideos, once you tell me what the problem is, or do a setup video, then I'll do a setup video for you guys. So if you happen to get hurt, which looks better than the pink version, and since there's no other setup videos online right now, I'll do a setup video once I figure it out. Because with it being black and white, you sort of can tell, but you can't really. So yeah, I don't know if I should just get an adapter or what, but also Headbanging Zombie works perfectly. His mouth moves great. He's actually never been opened before, so he smells really good. That new prop smells sort of like new car smell. And yeah, I also got this button. Since they do not sell buttons that are on the displays this year, I got it for only $4 at the Birmingham location, which was horrible. They didn't even have the general store set up, or the gas station. But yeah, so it seems to work great. So now I have 4 buttons. And yeah, he's just in really great shape. You know what I mean? He's hung up on that like all day, so he's a trustworthy prop in that area. Fraud trick, I mean, they had like 5 fraud tricks, but the one we got to turn on, his voice stopped working in the car because the wires came off of it, and his frame was rusty. So he apparently had been returned, but it was so dark in there that we couldn't really tell that it had rust over it. I know that sounds stupid, but we couldn't tell that he had rust on him, and because there were about 4. 2 of them had the squished heads from them being put in the box the wrong way. One of them worked great, but wouldn't turn on, and this one turned on. So we touched the wires back, and he did have a working voice, which is good. So my dad supported the cardboard that his motherboard is on. By the way, if you're gonna get him, beware that he's very delicate because his motherboard is glued onto cardboard. So I recommend doing what my dad's doing right now and get duct tape to make a support for that. And for his speaker, because they're just sort of in there. So yeah, it looks like he had been used before because his frame was all rusty and stuff. But his eyes light up perfect, his head turns perfect. She's still having issues. Evil Ernie could not turn on when we got him home. So he's probably got another loose wire from being bounced around so much. And the Rising from the Grave Corpse I only got for $10. He does not have a module, but the guy hooked him up to the Rising from the Grave zombie module and he worked just fine. So I can still use him and hook him up with the fog meeting, but the fog won't activate with him and stuff, and his eyes won't flash. So if you guys know how I could possibly get, because I know the Rising from the Grave Corpse is like the only prop not on the Techie Toys website, and it's really hard to find one. So if you guys happen to know how I can get another module for that, and if you guys also know how I can fix Demonica, please post in the comments. And Jobeanvideos, please, mainly for you, tell me how to fix this. Thanks, bye.